The Shadowvale boss fight just got a whole lot easier. Today I have for you a weapon that would do a ridiculous amount of damage if used the correct double tap augments and will make the Z-Rex boss fight a walk in the park. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, I am pretty much ready for the boss fight again on Shadowvale, and today I want to show you a weapon that will make things, well, a lot easier. This is the AMR mod for Sniper, and as you guys know, this thing does insane damage, 22,000 damage on the crit spot, but I am using the augment for double tap that doubles the non-critical damage of weapons, and look at this. It does 19,584 damage in the body. We're around 31, and we're literally one-shotting zombies in the legs. 13,000 in the leg, 19,000 in the body. How much does he do against that disciple? 19,000 anywhere you shoot. Like, this thing is ridiculous. I also have the ray gun Mark II just in case I run out of ammo, because the ammo situation on this AMR mod 4 is not that great, and also it does have a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to the reload speed of the gun. And of course, it needs to have some disadvantage because this weapon is like just ridiculous. But anyways, I'm gonna put the loadout on the screen right now for everybody to see. I mean, look at that. It's done. Like, that was just round. It's so good. It is so good. And you guys are gonna be in for a treat when it comes to the boss fight. Not gonna lie, this is the second time I do it because on the last phase, my game crashed. Not really that it crashed, I got lost connection and it pulled me back to the main menu. Luckily, it did save the Easter egg and I could start over again. But anyways, let's start this Easter egg. I am going to buy a chopper gunner just because, you know, it's nice to have one for the fourth phase. Just makes things a bit easier. So going here, chopper gunner. Also, handgun does 24,000 damage per shot, which is the maximum amount of damage you can do to the boss. So definitely keep that in mind. I am going to skip the cutscene right here because I don't want you guys... I don't want to give you any spoilers, but if you're getting the widescreen during the cutscene and you cannot see the boss fight, try to skip the cutscene or go into your graphical settings and turn off echo mode. But anyways, here we are. Got the AMR mod 4 against this big, ugly thing. And look at the body damage. We're doing 10,900 damage. And 7,000 when we hit the head for some reason. Like, it does more damage when you hit the back. Of course, it does 24,000 when you shoot the guys he eats. And I want to show you the crit damage. The crit damage is 7,500. Is it even worth to go for the crit spot? Not really. I mean, phase 1 is kind of done already, right? Look at this. That is absolutely ridiculous. And later on, I want to show you a way that you can do even more damage. Dude, we're done. Phase 1, it's over already. Phase 1 is already over. Like, it doesn't get better than this, guys. It does not get better than this. Anyways, I'm gonna reuse the ray gun Mark II now, as I said, to kill zombies. And just because I'm kind of out of ammo. And also be careful on Richtofen because he can drop you some pretty good things. Like, mostly he'll drop you some plates and everything, but I did go down once and he actually dropped me a self-revive, which was pretty clutch. And that actually managed to help me win the fight. But anyways, there we go. Zombies are dead. I got some ammo back. I want to get rid of these super sprinters because they're pretty annoying. It's kind of nice that you get that much ammo from the zombies itself. But anyways, I want to go into Ether Shroud. And if you hit this correctly in Ether Shroud, it does even more damage. Okay, this time it actually didn't. Sometimes it does 16,000 damage into Ether Shroud for some reason. Look at the way he's taking down the health, man. Imagine using this with Free Fire Bubblegum. And I do have an insta-kill for later on, just to make things even easier. There we go. I'm gonna buy some ammunition. You see, I only have 100 rounds in the mag, in the reserves. So not that much, but, you know, still can get the job done easily. There we go. Phase 2 is done. Look at the amount of damage we just did extra. Nah, dude, this is the way to go about this boss fight. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, we almost took away half of the third phase as well. Almost took away half of the third phase. Like, that's pretty nuts. Let me get that decoy again. Kill all these zombies. Okay, I want to use my my thing. What's it called? There we go. Do that, do that, do that. And there is a weapon that does even more damage on the crit spots, which is the LR762, but that thing shoots a lot slower. It does like 15,000 in the eye whenever you hit it, but fire rate is super slow. Anyways, what I'm gonna do, go Ether Shroud. I'm gonna call in my my insta kill just to see what this does as well. There we go. Wait for the Ether Shroud to end. It does 13,000. Yo, the way he jumps like that. That is insane. We did 13,000, man. He's done. Phase 3 is done, just like that. Oh my god, without breaking a sweat, man. Without breaking a sweat. That is nuts. Right, we're on the 4th phase. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the chopper gun or anything. What I am going to do, though, is I'm gonna use this Shields Up. Shields Up is actually pretty nice. One of my favorite Gobblegums. It's really good for boss fight, especially. Just because that armor is a lot stronger than normal. That's kind of cool. Very, very useful. Okay, our guy is back. Let me just take care of the super sprinters. Now he's gonna be super aggro as well. Which is fine. Because we do have the God Gun, kind of. And also, I've been getting a lot of questions. How does the T-Rex doesn't charge me as much? Well, the idea of this boss fight, you see it charges me right now, but the idea of this boss fight is have as much distance between you and him. Because having PhD slider, stamina up and everything can really benefit a lot in this. You want to basically have like a rock in between you all the time, or just be like on the other side whenever he runs at you like that, so you can like quickly go around the rock or anything. And also whenever you get close to these like green spots that slow you down and do some damage, try to slide through them. Try to slide through them. Also, Ether Shroud, like, totally fine if you go into Ether Shroud. Look at that, look at that. He's almost dead, man. He's almost dead. There's a way to actually ride the dinosaur and do like insane damage. Oh my god. And he's pretty much dead. He's pretty much dead. Just like that. Man, this weapon is insane. So he basically kills in 3 shots at the higher rounds in the body with this setup, with a double tap augment that doubles the non-critical damage. And you get a fire rate increase from the other augment as well. Like, this is ridiculous. Also, just gonna say this, no spoilers, so we're skipping this. But yeah, honestly, this has been ridiculous. This is the easiest way I've beaten the boss fight so far. As I said, there's a way I've seen someone do it in a video. You ride the dinosaur, you go into Ether Shroud, then use your melee weapon, which is maxed out, and like takes it down, I think even faster than this. But this with free fire would be ridiculous. This with free fire would be absolutely ridiculous. I would highly advise anybody to give this a go right now, because it is insane. Like, forget about the Ray Gun Mark II, this is still a fantastic weapon and everything. This thing, the snipers are insane. And also, as I said, if you are using an explosive weapon, or if you're using, for example, a sniper rifle, or anything that does really high damage, even the GS45s, I think, use the augment that doubles the non-critical damage of the weapon, and you will just cruise through everything. Like, I'm one-shotting zombies around 32 in the leg. Like, that is kind of nice. Because imagine this weapon would barely do 9,000 damage normally, so yeah. Round 32. Let's see how fast we can beat this. Like, we beat the boss in around 6 minutes or something. That was ridiculous. Let me throw a decoy right there in the middle. Get all of them to go in there. So yeah, basically if you want to go for Opal or anything, have a Disciple round. And let him turn the parasites into Doppelgasts. And then if you need amalgams, let him turn into amalgams. It's just that easy. And just don't kill the Disciple. Like, he's gonna do that for a very, very long time. The fire rate is ridiculous, man. Like, there's no point going for the headshots. Like, it doesn't matter. You just go for body shots and that's it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe for more content if you haven't already. There's plenty of awesome videos coming soon. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna use this, and have a great one. Bye-bye.